The first few days after she left were a blur of silence and routine. I went to work, came home, made dinner for one, and tried not to think. But it's impossible not to think when the entire apartment feels like a museum of someone who's gone. Her hair tie on the bathroom counter, her coffee mug in the sink, the faint scent of her perfume still clinging to the pillow on her side of the bed. Every small thing became a reminder, every quiet moment an invitation for my mind to replay the last conversation we had. I started avoiding home altogether, staying late at the office or driving aimlessly around the city just to fill the hours. My friends noticed, of course. They told me to move on, to focus on myself, as if healing was just a decision you made one morning. But what they didn't understand was that it wasn't just about losing her, it was about losing the version of myself that existed when I believed she loved me. I started going through our old photos one night, the ones stored on my phone that I hadn't looked at in months. There was one from our honeymoon, taken on a balcony overlooking the sea. She was laughing, wind in her hair, her hand resting on my chest. I zoomed in on her face and realized something that shattered me. I couldn't remember what it felt like to be the man in that picture. That version of me was gone, replaced by someone who couldn't even trust his own judgment anymore. I'd been proud of our marriage once, proud of how stable, calm, and real it felt, but now when I replayed every memory, it was like watching a movie where I already knew the ending. A few weeks passed before she reached out. It was a short message. "Can we talk?" I stared at it for a long time before answering. Against my better judgment, I agreed to meet. We chose a small cafe downtown, neutral ground. When I saw her walk in, it was like seeing a ghost wearing my wife's face. She looked thinner, tired, and there was a nervousness in her eyes that almost made me feel sorry for her. We sat there in awkward silence for a moment before she finally spoke. "I wanted to explain things properly," she said. I almost laughed again. How do you explain cheating? How do you rationalize destroying someone's trust? But I let her talk. She told me she had ended things with him, that he wasn't worth it, that she had made a terrible mistake, that she still loved me. Those words, "I still love you," felt like poison and relief at the same time. I didn't know what to do with them. I wanted to scream that love doesn't look like betrayal, that love doesn't hide behind therapy sessions and lies. But part of me, the broken, lonely part, wanted to believe her. That's the cruel thing about love. It makes fools out of even the most rational people. She reached across the table and touched my hand. I didn't pull away. Her touch was familiar, warm, but it didn't feel the same. It felt foreign, almost wrong, like holding a memory instead of a person. After that meeting,